Alrighty, we are doing another battle report. So this time, which we've been meaning to try this list, is my buddy's playing his Eldar again, and then I am playing. Can't really see everything. Everything's prime blacked over there, but I'm playing my Deathwing. So we'll see how this goes. I'm really interested to see how the banner works. I had one game where it did really well, the banner of Fortitude. So just to talk a little bit about the game, it's the Scouring, and you can see kind of these barrels underneath them are the different objective numbers. We'll go over that. It's hammer and anvil deployment, so Eldar over on this side, my Deathwing are over here. So, and then it's night fighting. The Eldar got the thing to go first, but gave me first turn. So we'll see kind of what's happening. So just to go over my list, I have a whirlwind hiding kind of behind here. I have a librarian and terminator armor, which is kind of hard to see. And then he's with a devastator squad with all missiles. And then he has divination, and it just took prescience. So behind there is, I'm using the Forge World rules for the Mortis Dreadnought, one that gets Skyfire and Interceptor if he doesn't move, twin-linked autocannons. 5 scouts with camo cloaks, snipers. I decided to kind of infiltrate there. So we'll see. The objectives, we have basically one over there, one here, one here, one there, one way over there, one over here. So kind of spread out. A lot of different terrain, so it'll be interesting. And then for Eldar, we got 3 Wave Serpents, the usual stock. We got Wraithguard with Doom Sice in 1. We have
two Dire
Avenger squads, a unit of 6 looks like bikes with a warlock.
Yep.
Warlock, the Autarch, which is his warlord that got the split fire thing from the Eldar one. He has a Farseer over here with the mantle of Laughing God on a bike. We'll see how that works. That's probably going to be pretty good. And it looks like 3 Vipers with, what do they have? Bright Lances. And then in reserve, he's got the Crimson Hunter. And then 2 bike units, it looks like. Yep. Okay. And then we're drinking some cider with Fireball in it. If you ever get a chance, it's good. Fireball and cider. Awesome. And then, forgot to go over here. So my deep striking stuff. So basically it's going to come in turn 1. I already told my opponent and kind of forgot to write it down. But I have a Dreadnought, the Multi-Melta Heavy Flamer in a pod, Belial with his sword, Command Squad with the banner of Fortitude, basically Thunderhammer Storm Shields, Missile Launcher, Champion, Chain Fist. I have 5 Terminators. We play that the Sergeant could still have the Thunderhammer Storm Shield, so they have them. I have a Chain Fist in there, and then a Missile Launcher. And these 2 are the same. We basically have Shooty Terminators with a Chain Fist, and then Assault Cannon. So all that stuff's coming in turn 1. So hopefully it does good. All right. So that's.
Should we turn the numbers?
Yeah, let's turn the numbers here real quick. So we got a 2, looks like right there.
There's a 2 right here by your scouts.
Okay, so 2.
3 in that corner.
So 3 over in the far corner.
1 right here.
1 over there.
3 right there.
3. So the 4. I was going to put my scouts there too, but they would get murdered by the D-Scythe cannons here. I mean, that's like pretty much they would just die. So that's a good one. So, alrighty, let's see how we go. Alrighty, so end of turn 1. Not bad. I mean, actually pretty good turn. So, let's see what we did here. So, first of all, I dropped these guys. I was trying to kind of land here. they scattered over there, so no problem there. I then dropped these guys, tried to put them in that position there. Again, these are the ones that have the assault cannons in them. It scattered over here. I made my dangerous terrain checks, which was fine. I then tried to have them scatter kind of a little bit back here to deep strike. They scattered, landed on there. 2 of them, my sergeant included, failed dangerous terrain checks, rolled 1s for saves. So thank God they're fearless. And I didn't have Belial down. I kind of like to do my guys first so that he can just land wherever. It wouldn't have mattered. I rolled anyways, and the Feel No Pain wouldn't have mattered. So then I landed Belial's squad here. Make sure that the banner gives Feel No Pain to all my guys around here. And then I landed the Dreadnought over here this way. So started off, shot with him into this. Did 2 pins. He failed his cover save, failed the shield save. So did 1, or I think 1 glance and then 1 stunned, which was kind of cool. And then these guys, I believe, here shot at it. I did another glance on it, and it failed the cover save, so it got wrecked. But the first one, what I did was this guy here. He landed and then melted and flamered this wave serpent that was here. Got a couple guys here with flamers, didn't do anything, but blew it up. Failed his shield save too. So the shields haven't been doing anything really. These guys emergency disembarked kind of out over to here, which is alright. And then this squad here proceeded to fire, split fire over here, shot at these guys, didn't do anything. But that's pretty good. I shot a little bit, I think, something over there, but they had some ridiculous saves. These guys here, that's a 4, so I reroll 1s to hit on those. I actually hit on those, did a glance, didn't do anything. My Dread kind of moved around, positioned through the rocks to shoot at those guys. They made all their saves because of night fighting. And then really, these guys, the Librarian and them, and this whirlwind couldn't do anything. So, but first turn, not bad. Kind of clogged this area up and got first blood. So, we'll go from there. Alrighty, so end of Eldar turn 1. So let's see what happened. So notably, these guys moved through cover, got over here, did like 23 hits to my Terminators that were there. I failed, or I ended up having 7 after my invulnerable saves, and I did not get 1 Feel No Pain save from that. So that sucks. These guys ended up moving up. They ran over and were going to shoot, but ended up not having line of sight. Let's see. The other Wave Serpent that was good kind of moved over here, and then ended up using its star engines and everything moved over there. Let's see what else. We got the Farseer cast guide on these guys. They shot at my Dread. Ended up doing like 3 glances, 1 pin. I saved some of them. It has 2 glances on them. This bike squad that was way back here ended up just moving up and then moving flat out over in that area. And then the Farseer kind of just chilled. I think that's about it, right? So I can't think of anything else. So kind of sucks. Terminator squad got toasted, but we'll see where we go from here. Alright. Alright, end of Deathwing turn 2. So not too much happened. He moved up, fired, killed one of the Wraith Guard. The Whirlwind, I was trying to kind of go over here, hit those guys, totally missed. These guys backed up a little bit. They fired the missile launcher, some things at some of the Wraith Guard, ended up killing 2 of them. These guys over here moved over, shot at some of those, ended up doing some damage, combined with the the dreadnought shooting at them. So end up killing 2 of them, and then 1 of them is good. This unit here also tried to shoot at him, couldn't do anything. The scouts tried to shoot into here. I got a precision shot and everything, couldn't do anything. These guys cast prescience over here. They rolled all 2s to hit. I was shooting at this. So then I re-rolled it, and I only got 1 to hit. It was stupid. And then this couldn't do anything. So that's where we stand. So, oh, yeah, that's it. All right. Okay, end of Eldar turn 2. So, not looking good for Deathwing, but we will see what's happening here. So, first of all, the Crimson Hunter did not come in. Those 2 bike units did come in. So these guys kind of moved over, ran. These guys moved over, shot over here. Did Bladestorm, did like 3 wounds or something with Bladestorm, or 2. Ended up killing the guy with the missile launcher, even though he had a storm shield. So that kind of sucked. Failed my feel no pain rolls. So far I haven't made any feel no pain rolls. So this banner, totally worthless so far. Those guys came in. They had one had fortune, or one had guide, one had prescience. They both re-rolled their 24-inch range gun. Shot over here, killed one guy. He failed his feel no pain. So that sucks. This guy moved over here, fired at the Dread. Dread made his save. So the Warlock, or the Farseer, I should say, threw his singing spear. Boom. Murdered him. These guys over here just kind of ended up moving flat out onto that objective. This moved up, or these guys got out first. The Dire Avengers here rolled into here just to kind of hunker down. They got the +1 cover save to that. This moved up, fired into there with its whole shenanigans, and ended up killing like 3 missile launchers, putting a wound on the librarian. So not looking good. Not quite sure what to do. I mean, I don't have any more reserves, and so we'll have to see how this thing works out. So, all right. Alrighty, so end of Dark Angels turn 3. So let's see what happened. So those guys were over there, moved up. They ended up firing they actually split fire. And the assault cannon got 2 rending on the Wraith Guard, killed them. And then they fired over here. I think they maybe did like 1 wound to them. These guys got down from here to kind of get close to this objective. That objective is nothing, by the way. And Belial joined them. And then they ended up split firing also, and they shot at this unit too. Killed, I think, 1 of them. And then the thing shot over here, killed, I think, 1 or so. 1 or maybe 2 of those, the missile launcher. The command squad ended up kind of breaking off and running over here a little bit. The librarian did prescience on those guys. He then, they tried to shoot at that, and I think we did 1 glance or something to it. Or did you make a save? I think he made a save. I don't know. It's still alive. He broke away, actually, and ran through here. He ended up assaulting the Wave Serpent, which is awesome, and ended up blowing it up. So this fucking stupid thing, the Whirlwind, ended up trying to hit over here. I needed kind of a hit, or at least a good scatter. Didn't do it. And so that's kind of that. The scouts ended up shooting at these guys over here, and I think they made their save or something. Anyways, so the morale check, there's 2 guys left. Their morale check, they're good for there. These guys failed their morale checks. They're running. Let me think what else. The Dreadnought kind of moved through cover, ran 1 inch, so he's just kind of chilling. I never actually shot with that, but that's okay. So, all right, let's go. All right, end of Eldar turn 3. So let's see what happened. So the Crimson Hunter did not come in. These homies, the Farseer was actually over there, cast Guide on them, cast Prescience on that thing, cast Fortune on himself. These guys just moved up in range, shot at Belial's unit, and ended up doing 1 wound to Belial. Once again, did not make a feel no pain save. This is ridiculous, pretty much. Yeah, they're in the fridge. If you want a little fireball, it's in the freezer. And then these guys ended up just moving flat out. The Farseer kind of moved behind here through his singing spirit. These guys didn't do anything. This dude shot, well, these guys first of all shot at the Devastators, wiped them out. This guy shot at the Librarian. He made all his saves. These guys just kind of moved up a little bit. And then these guys made their morale check and moved back. So I think that's it. So I'm going to go. Turn 4 coming up. Okay, so end of Dark Angels, turn 4. And let's see what we got here going on. So I moved these dudes up to try to assault them and rolled 4. I was like 1 inch short. So ridiculous. The Dread moved through cover, ran over here, ran up. So he's just kind of trying to cause some havoc. These guys kind of moved back just to kind of hold that objective, even though they can't, they're not a scoring unit, just to kind of do that. These guys moved back over here. They ended up firing onto the squad that was here, killed them. So that's 1 scoring unit that's down. That shot at him too, nothing happened. The Librarian, he's been manning up, the man in black. So basically, he moved through cover over here, shot at him, made his assault range, killed the Exarch on in a duel, and then this dude ran away because he was so scared of him. Then those guys, let's see the Whirlwind finally hit something. It was totally amazing, and it only did 1 wound. So like those guys, 1 guy died there. And these guys had Prescience on them. I had my Librarian cast it on them. So they shot over there, killed 1. They made their save, so they're still good. So we are, I don't even know what's going on here, but I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily looking good for it's a good game so far, but I don't know. Not looking good for the Deathwing. I think the Eldar definitely have the upper hand here, just because they have so many more units. Alright. Okay, end of Eldar turn 4. So, Crimson Hunter comes in. Murders the Librarian. So that was just inevitable. Let's see what else we had over here. The Autarch actually split apart from the other unit, joined this unit over here. They all shot at my scouts. I went to ground, had 2 up cover. I failed 4 of them. That was stupid. And then assaulted them, killed the guy, so just ridiculous. So they got that objective now. The Farseer actually, he had cast Prescience on himself, he'd cast Guide on him, and Fortune, I think, on this squad over here. So this squad just kind of moved flat out over here. This is the 5-man unit. This is the one with the Warlock. They moved over, they got Conceal on them, and then they shot at the Whirlwind and ended up blowing it up. So, not looking good. So, let's do a little recount. So, maybe we're going to turn 5. So, that's a 3. This is a 2. So, if anything, maybe I could get those. That's a 3. So, he's got 3 there. I think the one at the end over there is a 3, right? Or is that a 2?
This is a 2.
Oh, that's a 2?
This is a 3.
Okay. And then we got this 4 over here, too. So, we'll have to see. Yeah, I don't know. All right. All right, end of turn 5, Eldar, and the game goes on. So we actually had rolled it at the start of the game just because he obviously would have won. So then he kind of played it out, and we were still going on. So let's see what we did here. So the Crimson Hunter tilted, moved 90 degrees, vector strike, or vector dancer, moved over, shot. They killed one or maybe two of those guys there. I had one troop guy left, the guy with the missile launcher, which would have been awesome. And that homie way over there, that's immobilized, but he has a turret on the top of him. He was, I think, had guide or prescience or something on him. Shot all the way over here, killed my last troop choice in that squad. So that kind of sucked. These guys over here shot at this unit, couldn't do anything. These guys shot at them. They moved over here first, shot, then they did an assault move over here. The other warlock unit had shrouding and everything, moved over here, shot at them, didn't do anything. So, I mean, really, it's kind of game unless something miraculously happens here at turn 6. So we'll see how this kind of goes. But, all right. Okay, turn 6, end of Deathwing turn 6, and I moved up over here to kind of claim that. That's actually worth 3, and this one's worth 2 to get more objectives. I had Belial just join them just for the hell of it. All tried to shoot over here, couldn't do anything to that. Not that really would have saved me that much, but I don't know. It would have been a morale.
You would have got a point for fast attack, right?
Yeah, moral victory.
Do you get a point for killing fast attack?
Yeah, so I would have got that. Over here, these guys actually moved up and assaulted the bike unit that was within here. Ended up killing some of them, totally whiffed. My dice have just been horrible. But they ended up running back over here, and I consolidated only 4 inches. I'm 4 inches away from that thing, so couldn't even contest it if I tried. So we went ahead and just kind of rolled for his turn, because I mean he's already won and the game is ended. So without him even taking his turn, because I mean he could have definitely moved these guys up, held that, no problem. He already had let's see, that's worth 2. That's a fast attack choice, so that was a 3. So that's 5 there. He's got line breaker. I mean the whole works. So he definitely was up on me. So let's get maybe a total count. So you would have had 3 or 5, 9, and line breaker for 10 for sure. I mean, if not, maybe you could have even, if these guys would have rallied, they could have maybe even contested this one over here. Yeah, something weird. You know, so I had 3. And then First Blood and Line Breaker, so I had 5 total. So just not very good. So the Deathwing, I think, is a hard kind of list. And when I have so many points invested here, my troops are usually there. My backfield usually gets murdered. So I'm really contemplating about just doing Imperial Guard allies with my Deathwing, and just doing massive blob units just to hold the backfield, just tons of just bodies. So I think that might work out maybe a little bit better, but we'll see. Good game. Eldar win again. Man, the Eldar just cheats so bad. All right. Okay. Thanks.